Hello and welcome to Astar's Place. I'm having a dinner in a couple of weeks' time because it's going to be my birthday, and I want to have one of those sort of like vintagey kind of dinners with lovely, yummy, oldie worldy food. And I'm just in the midst of trying to decide what I'm going to do with my table because I like to plan a wee way out in advance. Now I've got my plate, I've got my lovely linen tablecloth, and I've got my forks and knives, and I'm looking at them on that plate thinking, oh yes, that's very nice, but it's not really what I want. I want something that's like visually interesting where people will think, oh, what a good idea. So this is what I've come up with, and this is what you need. I've got some lovely burlap ribbon here, and it's about 4 inches wide. And the great thing about this is it's all beautifully frayed at the edges. And I've also got some lovely fusible hemming tape, which is just fantastic. So for those of you out there who don't know how to sew or don't have a sewing machine, I've got you covered. You also need a selection of little buttons, and I'm going for sort of like earthy little buttons because that's what I like. And also I think I'm going to use that flower because I like that as well. You also need some cotton, and you will need a needle. Right, to begin, this is what you have to do. Take this out of here and then lay that down like so. Get your knife and fork and put those down like that, and then bring that up to there like so. And I'll just put a wee crease there, take that out of there. Make sure that this is all nice and straight before you start, right from there. So that's going to go into there like that. And then I need a top pocket to come over. So once that they're in there, I need that to come over to there. Right, I've determined the length that I need them. Make that just a little bit longer at this stage, just in case it's not quite right. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to push that down there and iron that again. And then before you go any further with the sticking down, just put that into there and that into there to make sure that when you bring that down, perfect. Right, the next thing to do is get your tape, and I've got 2 bits of tape got here, and I'm going to put that to there like so, and I'm going to put that onto there. Now what I'm doing is that when you possibly might not be able to see it, but actually there is a shiny side. That is the side that we want to go down on to that layer there. Then put that up, and then I'll just push that wee bit down just a little. In fact, that's just a little bit too long. The reason I'm being a bit fussy at this stage is if that sticky side gets stuck on your iron, you will not be pleased with yourself. So then, and all the instructions for heat setting, they all come in the wee packs, and you get those from really good craft shops nationwide or anywhere around the world. I get mine from Spotlight, so I do have to thank Spotlight for the assistance that they give me. Right, from there, take that back. Now this is where you need to be a little bit patient. That needs to actually cool down before you go any further. And once it is cool, that should just, hold on, see it's still just a little bit too hot. But once it starts to cool down, you should be able to pull that off. And what you'll be left with is, can you see that plasticky bit there? That is vital to our cause. This should be about the right temperature now. Just take that there. And if it's not, what will happen is you will pull both layers off, including the sticky side, and that's a big fat waste of time. Right, take that to there again, and then we're going to do the same thing again. And then, where are my fork and knife? And that there should fuse together, so just leave it to make sure that it is fused down. That can go into there like that. That can go into there like that. That can come over to there like that. And I think what I'll do is I'll just take that up just a little bit further so that I've got more room. Now, it's just a matter of embellishing, and you can just hand stitch that onto there. If you can't be bothered doing that, just get the hot glue gun out and just stick it onto there. So there we have 2 beautiful, aren't they just lovely? Oh, so once you've done your first one, you'll be right to go. I have enjoyed making these. I've only got 20 more to go, but I've got all the time in the world, and I like to be prepared. I hope you've enjoyed that, because I've enjoyed showing you some of the little things that I do when I entertain. See you again.